I think there are a lot of takeaway lessons for sure. As I look at this roster, I think to myself how impressive our captains have been, and I think that this tone that they have set in the offseason is just a different tone. I won't say it's a better tone or a worse tone, but that tone comes directly from the experience that these captains went through last year. And I think that Danny Gold has just been a little bit different in terms of driving the ship this year. And so I would anticipate that you're going to see a team that doesn't take as much for granted as last year's team. And I think that, playing with a bullseye on our back last year was a special experience. But, sort of the motto for this year is let's earn the right to play with a bullseye next year. We're also really, really young, and so we've got a lot of building to do. But, culturally right now, based on the lessons from last year, I really like where we are. That is a position I feel like we are most improved at from last year. Kevin Curry right now is playing at a level that we hoped he would. He was hurt for most of the year last year, and so defensively he has been great. Probably only shown up by Danny Gold, and so those two guys will be the anchors defensively for our midfield group. And then Eric Ryan and Connor Crump will sort of round that group out, and I'm just feeling really good about where we are with that group in particular. Tony Argave, Matt Virgilio, Ryan Cassidy, and Kevin Coleman. I would say defensively right now, I'm really, really pleased with where we are, both personnel-wise and schematically.
Much better. Way to be, boys. Switch ends, switch ends.
It is really, really exciting to me because right now, we have a 3-horse race. Truly is Rob Dickinson, Thomas Gilligan, and Greg Mino. And one day you would say one of them, and the next day you would say the other one. And each of them has their strengths, and so I think that the person who will start will be the one who can combine all three of the sort of responsibilities of a goalie in terms of stopping the ball, communicating, and clearing the ball. Who can combine that sort of triumvirate in the best way? And we're going to find out a lot this weekend. Aaron Mathias, without question, is probably the leader in the clubhouse. And then we've got, multi-horse race with him. And I would say that Ramsey Bates, Dylan Park, Patrick Maroney, and Jeff Izzo are all sort of stepping into roles there. And those guys probably will be our guys. I think chemistry-wise, it takes a little bit longer offensively to get together, but I think our attack is going to be the other area of real strength for us. I mean, in one order or another, Devin, Quinn, Kane, and Pat Ralph. We don't expect 7 goals from Devin, but we do expect that level of competitiveness on a daily basis, and he's given it to us so far. He's as good as there is in the country, in my opinion. Who joins him? I think Quinn Maroney is a freshman, has been playing really well. And then we've got Patrick Routh, Kane Haffey, our freshmen and sophomores, and we've got a number of guys who could help us there. But those 4 guys are probably the guys that right now are most likely to fight for those positions.